Let me just say that this game has done something that I never have seen before in my entire life. As the game currently is, the beta for this game, Dragon Ball The Breakers, was more fun than the actual full release of the game, and that is crazy. That's not to say you can't have fun on this game currently, but I definitely feel like the beta was a lot more fun by way of the buffs and nerfs that they've made to Raiders and Survivors, and I've already made a video going over some of the buffs and nerfs that they have already made prior to the full release that they did for the last beta test. But then when the game fully came out, they did some more buffs and some more nerfs, and honestly, I feel like they were ultimately bad adjustments. I mean, there were some good things in there. I'm not going to go over literally everything in this video. I'll have the patch notes in the description down below, but I feel like these adjustments have taken some of the fun factor out of the game. A big reason for this is the fact that if you're a survivor, if you're playing against a good raider, more times than not, you're just going to get clapped. But we already knew this, and we know that the raiders supposed to be stronger than the survivors. Like, the raiders supposed to have the advantage, right? But I don't think that the raider's supposed to have such an advantage to the point that the raider doesn't even need to transform in order to wipe the whole lobby. While playing with my boy K-Dot, he was using Spopovich and he almost killed the entire lobby. He ended up transforming. Later that day, I ended up seeing Rakuto's video about how he killed the entire lobby playing as Spopovich, and I thought to myself, well, it doesn't seem like it's that hard. I might as well try it myself. And sure enough, guess what happened? I cleared the entire lobby. It wasn't hard at all. No one gave me smoke. They tried to fight me a little bit, but it did not matter. And mind you, when I was playing as Spopovich, I was playing against my friends who definitely know what they're doing as survivors on this game. They have played in previous beta tests, have played in the full release for multiple days, and I still cleared them. So it's very clear that the Raiders are just too crazy right now. Boo in particular is just absolutely insane. I've never lost with Boo. I've never ever lost with Boo at all. It did not matter how the game has gone, never lost with Boo. They can summon the Dragon Balls, they can do whatever they want, but I'm still going to win as Boo. I feel like the game is no longer 50-50 where the Raider and the Survivors have like an equal opportunity to win against one another. It's just heavily skewed one way. One of the biggest problems while you're playing as a Survivor, on top of the heavy nerfs that they've already made to Survivor, is the fact that some of the skills that are the most clutch to get, you have to summon for. Yes, the gacha system does hurt the game. It's crazy. It's coming from a gacha player. I love gacha games, but I do not like how the gacha system is implemented into this game. One of the best skills that you could possibly have as a survivor is Krillin's Shoe. You can throw it from a slight distance, you can stun the raider, you can use this while you're transformed or while you're just running around trying to run away, you know, that sort of thing. It's a great skill. However, something like this, Krillin's Shoe, you have to summon for, and unfortunately you don't have a guaranteed ticket to get that. I get the appeal of getting some great skill that you've been wanting for so long, but honestly with the current state of the game, I really just am fighting for my freaking life to try to even have fun as a survivor. The Raiders two-shotting me from across the map with virtually anybody, and if they're using Majin Buu, I'm just screwed. Another topic that I would like to bring up that I feel like is not hurting the game currently but will eventually hurt the game is the fact that this game is not crossplay and it's not free to play either. This game is really repetitive, and it makes it hard to have a lot of fun on this game when you can't play with all of your friends. Of course, playing with friends in virtually any video game makes the game more fun, but I feel like that factor is so harshly implemented when it comes to this game. I feel like you'll get burnt out and you'll just go do something else. I know that's already happening to people. People have already been voicing that that's occurring for them. So hopefully in the future, this game will either become free to play or it'll get crossplay. I definitely don't feel like the crossplay is going to be implemented, but hopefully in the future we can get this game to be free to play. A few moments ago, I mentioned how this game is repetitive. One thing that really hurts this game, I feel like, is how grindy this game is in order to get the rewards. You have to play this game a lot in order to complete the Dragon Pass, or in order to just get materials so that you can summon or buy stuff from the store. Of course, this process is a lot faster if you're winning and actually participating well in every single match, but as mentioned in my last video and hinted at in this video, if you're playing against a halfway competent raider, they're going to win more times than not. And now that I've moan, groan, and complained about this game, I can talk about the positives. Even though I feel like it's incredibly difficult, it is such a great feeling when you're able to actually kill the raider by way of the time machine or by just literally depleting their health. With that being said, I need to mention how much fun you can actually have as a raider. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on this. I know I said I was going to talk about the positives now, not talk about the negatives anymore, but I feel like this is a 50-50 topic. that we're currently on. As the raider right now, I feel like I don't have nearly as much fun as I used to. I no longer have the rush that I used to have when the survivors had more of a chance of actually winning. I feel like it's just entirely too easy to win as a raider, but I will say that it is very satisfying to just walk down on your friends and see them cowering in fear. I will not lie about that. That is very enjoyable. As hinted at before, playing with friends makes this game a lot more fun. If you can get a full lobby of guys to run with you, you can have absolute blast on this game. But that's where I currently am when it comes to the enjoyment of playing as a raider. I feel like for you guys, if you're getting into the game for the first time, you're going to have a good time playing as a survivor or a raider, no matter whether you win or lose, just because it's a new experience and you'll get the thrill of running away from a crazy Dragon Ball villain, or you'll get the thrill of just, you know, destroying the entire lobby. Another good thing that this game has to offer is that they're going to be continuously bringing us updates. I don't know if they're going to be paid DLC, if it's going to be free. I haven't looked too deep into it. However, they are going to be implementing new characters to play as for the survivor side, get new skills, stuff like that. We're also going to be getting new raiders. With that being said, I guess I can go ahead and wrap up this video. Currently, I'm 50-50 on the recommendation for this game. I can't recommend this game to those who aren't die-hard Dragon Ball fans, which I'm assuming majority of you guys watching this video already are die-hard Dragon Ball fans, right? But the problem is, if you don't have 7 other friends to play with, I feel like you'll get burnt out of this game really quickly. Ideally, I would love to tell everyone to just wait until this game becomes free, if it does eventually become free. However, I'm skeptical of the player base 6 to 7 months from now. I don't know, the game's just in a very weird state. It's wild because I was one of the biggest supporters when it comes to this game in terms of pushing it towards the community, telling people, hey yo, you should definitely look forward to this game. This game looks really, really dope. But these buffs and nerfs have just really hurt this game. Of course, everything mentioned in this video is my opinion. If you guys would like to comment your opinions down below, feel free to do so. And I greatly appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe to the channel. Nothing more to say though, I'm gonna bow here, bye.